Gwen, I have to start out by telling you that 12 years ago when I was auditioning to be a Much Music VJ, they said, who is your number one dream interview? And I said, Gwen Stefani. She's been the soundtrack of my life. I love her so much. And here we are.
Oh, today's the day.
Congratulations on the new single, Let Me Reintroduce Myself. You know, I don't have to remind you, but you are Gwen Stefani and you need no reintroduction.
I just never thought that I was going to have new music. I had such an incredibly strange and magical year last year, even though we were in a world pandemic. For my personal, my family life, being on a pause and being in Oklahoma with the boys and doing homeschool and cooking and cleaning and just having that simple kind of life was kind of magic. And basically I everything in my life, I feel like if I pray hard enough and I ask God to just guide me, where am I supposed to be? What am I supposed to be doing? It reveals itself. And before I knew it, I was in a Zoom writing songs. It's a mystery, these songs, I guess they're just floating around waiting to be given to me. And then I get to share them. So I feel so blessed.
Let's talk about the video. It's a celebration of your career and your fashion icon status. I'm obsessed with all of the looks. You gave me the confidence to express myself with fashion growing up. And when you look back at some of those iconic looks, what do they spark in you?
I think what sparks is how naive I was and just how alone I was. I always loved visual fashion. But I was very naive to what that was. And I also was kind of anti-fashion at the same time because I felt well, those magazines, those aren't real. You can't get those clothes. You can't have a body like that. That's just fake, I'm going to go to the thrift store and buy my stuff. That was kind of the fuel of why I dress the way I dress. Everything just kind of evolved. Like you said, it's an evolution of me. And it feels so good that now I'm actually a Halloween costume every year for something.
Yeah. I cannot believe we're celebrating 25 years of Tragic Kingdom. And Return of Saturn is celebrating its 20th anniversary.
When I look back at Tragic Kingdom, that was a tragic time for me. That was a time when my brother, who was my mentor, my best friend, I was under his umbrella of genius, was quitting the band. And my best friend, who I worshiped as I obsessively loved, Tony, was breaking up with me. And I was this passive girl living with my parents. And then all of a sudden I started writing these songs. So then I found this purpose. I found something that I could do. I didn't even know I knew how to do it. I don't even know how I did it. I still don't know. And then I go to Return to Saturn and I think, I know exactly that you say the word and I feel sad. That record for me is, I could cry right now. I can't, that record is, I would never listen to that record. It has so much pain in it for me. And so when I was going through tragedies again, when my family was breaking up, I did go back and listen to that record.
What has Blake and working in the country music industry taught you?
That's very, very a beautiful question. I feel so lucky to have been able to play in that genre with him and learn from him. He is so authentic. He's so country, not only in the music, but in the way he lives his life. And I think the one thing where we come together is just our morals and just the way we want to live our life and the way what we think is important. And so I think that's when you find your best friend, is someone that can be, along the same have the same kind of standards and morals that we do. So I think it's been an incredible growth to meet Blake. And I think what's so interesting is that this world is so divided in so many ways. But we're so, I'm an Anaheim girl listening to ska growing up. He's from middle America. We couldn't be from further further away. Like, it's like, at least if I was from LA and I was hanging out with a New York person, that would be closer. Do you know what I mean? But it's like, it couldn't be more different, but yet so the same. And that's where, you know, I think that the power of music is one of those things that can bring people so much peace and so much, like, bring us together.
Gwen, you are a delight. You know, they say to not meet your idols because you never know what happens, but this is like a true honor. And honestly, if I could tell my younger self that I would be in this moment, I'm like getting teary.
I am too. I'm like, Gwen, hold it together.
Hold it together. But truly, you've meant so much to my life, my career, my confidence as a young kid growing up in London, Ontario. So thank you
so much. I appreciate that. I'm going to bring that with me all day today. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, girl. Okay, take care. Have a nice day. Bye.
I love you, Canada.